Hey, hello, welcome to this very stream. We're doing a speedrun today because I need to practice for a speedrun, or you know, I'm just gonna use speedruns. What DS am I on? I don't know, OG DS. I don't want all three of them. Again, all three. Damn, we're getting unlucky. Well, we do worry, we'll take it. Egg. You play MKDS online on mobile? Drastic? A, you don't use drastic. I actually did a bit short on this, and it was honestly, and it's one of those really low performing shorts. It's one of those 8K views because it just did badly. I said these roll correctly, didn't I? Yeah. Once again, I've done a classic and done absolutely zero warm-up. And by God, is it hard to talk when you've got a mouth ulcer. Make sure I've got the hotkeys, or what are we comparing it? Am I using emulator right now? No. This is a real hardware. You can tell because if I do this, it turns white instead of black. So I don't think there's much more left to do, but to do it, we're starting this relatively early in the stream. So 3, 2, 1, go. You played the Wiggler challenge? Okay. That was a really unfortunate start. And Luigi got a red shell, of course. Why is my YouTube giving me a great big buffer, yet like nothing's going wrong with the stream? Now well, damn, YouTube's like 20 seconds behind. What's the greatest time I did on Yoshi Falls? Why do you people always keep asking me for my times? I've said it so many times. Go onto the players page, look up that Hyphen Hoik fella. And, you transferred your YouTube account to a brand account? Why? What does that even do? Why if you go into battle mode, it says, why are you in this menu? Because, why are you in that menu? Bro, I do not have my times memorized. Especially Yoshi Falls. I suck at Yoshi Falls. I hate playing Yoshi Falls. Did I dodge a blue shell in the first race? What do you mean, did I know how to do a blue shell? I showed you the channel that told you how to dodge the blue shell. Getting angry. Am I recording on a capture card or what? I'm using an OG DS capture card. I should do like a video being like, how I streamed the Nintendo DS. Where I go about how bad I am at Cheat Cheat Beach. Am I just bad like every Mushroom Cup track? I mean, I wouldn't say I'm bad at Figure 8 Circuit, but I wouldn't say, but I don't really know who would say they're bad at Figure 8 Circuit. What track am I good at? Mushroom Bridge. I'll tell you what I did with the $500 from donations. I got a capture card. So I'll put on that. You know, technically the capture card was, there was a particular month. So I was like, if I get X amount in this month, I'll buy a capture card, and I broke that record, so. Yeah. Birthday stream? Ah, didn't know you had a birthday. I'm sure it's your birthday, because it's definitely not mine. That was probably also the last time that Sai was actually on a stream. What's my opinion on Mario Kart 7? I feel like I've been being asked this way more often as of recent. And I really have nothing to say, because it's the most, like, generic Mario Kart. Can I commission you? No, because YouTube's going to be taking away all my revenue in, like... 6 months. No, 5 months. Good videos. I also have literally nothing worth making. Do it. In terms of videos, I've got because I've been doing this 2-week or fortnightly video schedule. And I'm struggling to keep to it. But no, I've got a few good ideas. I've got a shelfware episode prepared. I have... Okay, so you know, if you've been aware of the channel, you're probably aware of the fact that I really want to make another Minecraft custom track video. But I've never really had an idea of what to do. I finally got an idea. And I'm gonna say this one out loud to the chat because I'm okay with you guys knowing it. Is I want to get a Mario Kart track, port it to Minecraft, and then port it back to Mario Kart DS. I don't know which track I'm gonna do yet because I want it to be. I need to somehow get the spot of a somewhat interesting track, and it's possible to port into Minecraft and into Mario Kart DS. Banshee Boardwalk was one of them, but I feel like Banshee Boardwalk is also incredibly dull. But I may do Banshee Boardwalk because, like, what else am I going to do about Banshee Boardwalk? It is the most dull track in the entire game. Make another RTM. I have thought about it, but I do not really know what to do for it because, you know, it's not something that's very interesting and also not something that's, oh wait, do I want to purposely dull track? I need a track that is simple to put into Minecraft as a Mario Kart DS track. Because, you know, a track like, you know, MC1, Sky... no, not Sky Garden. Well, not something that's easy, because, like, you know, Delfino Square, you know, we'll take Delfino Square. The problem is it's really big, and so if you did try putting it into, if you try putting a Minecraft version of this track into Mario Kart DS, you'll just have way too many, it'd be way too big. Which Luigi circuit? Because, like, yeah, this track would just be way too detailed. GC on Luigi circuit. Yeah, I just don't know yet which track to do. I've got, like, you know, a month to figure this out. Actually, do I have a month or do I have 3 weeks? I have some amount of time. The thing that's really saving the video schedule is that I've got a normal Mario Kart DS episode planned in October, so that's real. That's would Yoshi Falls be too detailed? Yoshi Falls, I don't want to deal with the water. Also, Yoshi Falls is way too circular. Adult track that you report, look at the tour city tracks. No, it's got more to do with Minecraft. Like, because, you know, Minecraft it means it'll just absolutely rocket up the try and quad count. I have to, contend with that. I mean, I think the original Minecraft track I did, that was way below the, even need to worry about the, overload. But I don't want to go, like, the main thing is also sightlines. Like, if you have a sight, like, you know, Waluigi Pinball, no way. It's got way too big sightlines. You would see the entire track. From a point, you would end up having... DK Summit is not a Mario Kart DS track. Anything about DK Pass, I don't want to do it. DK Pass is a track that needs actual, like, granular control and is not Mario Kart and not Minecraft compatible. Because also, I can't have the track be too big because then, you know, I run into the same problems. It's just like a little, it's just an interesting thing that I've got to figure out. Guys, you're just gonna name every single Mario Kart DS track. I'm not here for it. If I really panic, I'll make the King Boo Battle Arena. Death Circle. Yeah! I'll say it shouldn't be too bad. Block Fort would actually work, like, pretty well, but I don't want to deal with goddamn battle arenas. Can you play custom trucks with a regular DS, provided they're well made? Figure 1 circuit. So here's a fun fact about battle arenas and the F8C video. When I originally copied over the files for Figure 8 Circuit, because that's in the Roblox project file, I completely forgot that Figure 8 Circuit in that ROM is Figure 1 Circuit, but like the first version of it. How can you play online? I make so many shorts on things that people don't watch them because shorts are a horrible format. But then even if I made videos, people would still ask me. Top is also the worst battle arena. Truth nuke. I'm not a huge fan of our last place CPU being towed in the four-wheel cradle. Ow. That was a gold split. I remember absolutely nothing from Waluigi Pinball. That was an 11-second gold split. To make a flat DS joystick kind of like the top of a circle pad. That is outside my knowledge of expertise. DK pass, you give and take it away. I would like to get a Nintendo DS that has like every button as like an output that I can wire whatever I want to it. Although I'm thinking it would probably just be a better idea to get like a controller mod and then just make an external controller that has every button separately addressable. I thought that jump there was sooner, so I thought I had to go for a long dodge. Mario Kart DS, but I lose PRB, I get skinned alive. No. Not me. Flat tart top, see if that makes it a better stage. Tart top's already been in the Fixing MKDS series. And I also don't have RTM files for Tart Top or any Battle Arena. I tried! Actually, I think the problem is I started with goddamn Block Fort. And you want something that's hell, it's definitely the Block Fort files, texture files. No, don't do it, you might steal the idea for yourself. Go ahead. Anyway, that felt like a terrible race of, what's this track called? Yeah. I hate going for the cogs on this course. Try and make a track in the shape of Sci-Hi's face? No. Youch. I should make things. I am making things! Not for MKDS modding, no, that's not the topic of the next video or even next week's video. Next week's video is a shelfware episode. Well, not next week's video, the video after the current one is a shelfware episode. About something that you can spot in the latest video. Ooh. No, I heard that making themes nowadays is cringe. You can just like offload it to like an AI to do it for you. Thinking is cancelled and woke. The stream is 20 questions. Wowzers! And naming random MKDS tracks. It's really fun that the mini message after that was a question. What's my opinion on the 3DS? I don't have enough of them to get an opinion on it. If you're asking specifically about the 3DS, I don't have one. I've used one before, but that was like years ago. You covered a cringe topic, so I guess that's valid. Yes, you've made like 2 videos on people in the community. I just thought I was gonna hit that Goomba. Oh, you just give me the big stupid buffer on the preview. Guys, not in the community. You still made a video talking about like, with the like, it's over. Is this a speedrun? Yeah. Well, trying to be. I'm not super confident on the 1 minute 40 airship, but why do you keep calling me Sir Hoikington? How did I dodge that? By being really cool and epic. Thank you, camera. Love when it does that. Is Epica even a word? It's the English language, so who cares? God heckin' Mario. That just failed MTs. Without Reem. See someone being you simply can't get myself to care. Yeah. I mean, I do find kind of like the interesting thing was being like, oh, this is banned in Mario Kart DS. It's like Mario Kart Wii Online. It's like, yeah, can you break the rules? It's just interesting how, like, I always find it weird how I keep my... Oh no, what's my internet doing? How, whenever I see, like, my, shorts, and it's like, how I keep them, like, weirdly, like, factual? So it's like, yeah. You got CTGP. I'm a Mario Kart DS modding channel. Do you think I would have CTGP Nitro or not? Cool. Cool. That's gonna get hit by that red shell. Yeah, we're having a Wii Connect 24. I almost said 64. Oh, got Lomo. Cool. Didn't it get absorbed into Wii Link? And I know that because I was dealing with the goddamn Wii Nintendo channel demo. One brick? Like a building brick? Reconnect 24 is what you're thinking of. Isn't we? Yeah, WeConnect's just dead. Reconnect will absorbed into Wii Link. And that's how, basically how you want a brick. Are you gonna tell us what kind of brick? I received a very ominous DM from Sci-Hi. To channel a track that's really complicated. What is the absolute best DS model? That is far too subjective of a question to ask. All of them are trash. Yeah, they all do kind of have their weird, annoying drawbacks. You know, I think I'm just gonna say, like, for most general people, Unless you want GBA support, get a DSi. I think I finally landed on the opinion that DSi is better than DS Lite. So unless you specifically want to be able to play GBA game carts. Nice mini turbo. Oh, nice mini turbo. DSi doesn't have a GPS slot. I'm aware of that. That's why I said that sentence. There's also DS games that require a game pack. Yeah, there are also DS games that require you to use a DSi. And the chances are you're not going to use any of them. Are you really going to be playing Guitar Hero on the Nintendo DS? For a good time? Oh yeah. Not a fan of this blooper. Whoa, not fan of that alignment either. Mario Kart Wii's ranked the second lowest Mario Kart on Metacritic. Have I played every Mario Kart? I haven't played World or one of the arcade ones. Did I say all one of the Mario Kart arcade ones? I mean, and the one of the Mario Kart arcade ones. Couldn't live without Pokemon typing events for the Nintendo DS. That doesn't use the Game Boy Advance slot. Oh, I just really want to play Face Training. Which is comically a game you can play on the DSi. I really do want to get the Pokemon keyboard. Apparently you can actually use the Pokemon Typing Adventure keyboard with like any Bluetooth device. Or Bluetooth like computer or anything. Apparently vice versa, you just use any Bluetooth device for Pokemon Typing Adventures. Is it true that DS fans are stuck in 2004? No, because Tiger exists. That was a gold split? Oh, thank God, he's like 1.5 seconds. I got a free, so I made the right choice. Do you think you made the right choice? It's a personal opinion. Do you use it? That's a lot of green shells in play. Chat's made me lose brain cells. Yeah, it's really hard to deal with this chat while somehow having 2 gold splits and still being positive 15 seconds ahead. He's pretty out there, he's like hard top. Yeah, there must be not a lot of brain cells to lose. Man, I am struggling against some of these mini turbos. That's a shame. I'd love to get an item box this race, please. What should be a fib? Actually, remember when I was talking about what tracks am I good at, and I said Mushroom Bridge? I'm definitely better at Peach Circuit than I am Mushroom Bridge. Well, who knows what that item could have been. Oh, Luigi got a red shell. Oh no. Yeah, that wasn't a good race. Oh, it's in a PRB, that was lucky. I destroyed the banana, that's... nice ball. Surprised how Nintendo and Mario Kart connect to Mario Kart Super Circuit for unlockables. Did any other Game Boy Advance game connect to a Nintendo DS game to give unlockables where the Game Boy game released before the Nintendo DS was a thing? Oh, there's an, I didn't even have an item. We're going Super Mystery Dungeon. Weren't they released at the same time? They were dual pack. They were intended to work together. The GBA one released 15 seconds before the DS one. Ah, but it did release during the Nintendo DS was existence. I said before the Nintendo DS in general as a console. Oh, this isn't a good idea. I just really wanted to avoid a toad. And also, the bonus for having the GBA game in the game would have to come from the DS game if it did. If the DS game released after the after the GBA game, because that's how it works. And it'd just be kind of stupid to have, you know, something like that in like a game like Mario Kart DS when they're trying to separately define these generations. And you know, a game that we largely played on its own. Like, unless I had, like, a fun cosmetic thing, it was like, oh, putting in the Game Boy Advance game will allow you to get a custom emblem. Then, yeah, it wouldn't have been, like, anything major, like, additional tracks or anything, because why would they waste the space and not just have the track in the game? Because, also, Super Circuit is a completely different game. And the Royale PRB, the Royale can't even snake well. Long dodge. Tyrant is better than Royale? I mean, yeah, according to my 32 track times, the Tyrant does have a faster time than the Royale. It's also got a faster time than a Rainbow Rider, but I don't think my scientific study is good enough. Don't bother with Retro Achievement. Retro Achievement sucks. The achievements for Mario Kart DS are garbage. I don't care about them. And I'm just happy not to have an entire Bay Park race in the red. Even though half it's going to be in the red. At least not all of it's in the red. Where did Iron Box go? How's the boo? How do you export an MKDS character? Look at it in Blender. Called Apicula? No. Maybe? Don't ask me. Seek out the MKDS modding Discord. Just download, if you just want to look at the character model, just download it from the model resource. Hyphen, do I like Verti? I've never heard of them. It wasn't mashing. Hey! I was going around that box, but alas. Also, guys, in the most recent short, the does snaking hurt? I got like 2 comments about people being like, "Oh, there's a funny number in the short." I'm like, what number's in it? What is the funny number? I have no idea what number they could be referring to. It's like, I'm pretty sure the only numbers I really say is like a 2 hours and my player page placement. Oh, why did that not long dodge? Which was like 621st or something, I'm pretty sure, in that short. Which short I can investigate? The most recent one. That's a funny number. What? I still don't even know which number you guys are referring to. When does 55 appear in the short? The twin was 42 a funny number? That's just the number to the answer to life, the universe, and everything. No, it's the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. So number 54, 621 is the number they're on about. So, okay. We're talking about numbers, because people were talking about furry numbers. People were talking about a number in the most recent short. People talk about that number. They don't even know what my play page number is. Damn it, that was way too early. I'm doing a bad job with these blue shell dodges, I feel like, today. Woo! Yes, -3 seconds! Is my DS hinge a little bit cracked? The, ooh, PRB. One of the OG DSs have a bad hinge, and that's actually it in terms of the defective DSs. Well, that takes away the entire benefit of that PRB. ABC, do you just like Choco Island and Tart Top because people hate them? Are your opinions on this track are the exact same as mine on mission mode? Yeah, technically didn't actually do any PRB. I just got the good startup boost. PRB is prolonged rocket boosting, which is the snaking but good and hard and a right on nuisance. Epic! Fish. Also, Sci-Hi, on the players page, are you still labeled as Australian? Probably, I don't know. Yeah, when's the last time you actually... you don't even have a full time machine, I'm pretty sure. Fish part 2. Oh, I just started that drift. I'll hit 12k subs, let's go. I mean, I'm pretty confident I will. This track would absolutely suck to try and port in Minecraft. What do I do about the fences? And the arrows? Fish part 3. Here's a hot take, a lot of Mario Kart DS tracks are bad. Oh yeah, I believe that. A lot of them suck to control. Any airborne is just awful, so tracks like Desert Hills and DK Pass just suck. I don't even think Mario Kart DS's best tracks are even that good. I only get the Hyphen and Waluigi pinball because of Waluigi. As a track, it kind of sucks to play. Next, Joe, instead of picking pinball every time, you pick RCI2. You're not even supposed to pick pinball. You're not even supposed to pick in the jab. You're supposed to pick random. And you're supposed to not have track extenders on. What is Jeb? MKDS online event. Oh god, I don't think we're getting a PB tonight. I don't even think there are model rays of the Jed. It's just like, well, red, rain, and green tail. Well, Bill. Mentioned the mod Hyphen, or I'm already a modder. I'm already a mod. I make the ruining Mario Kart DS series. Yeah, bad puns. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. Damn, Waluigi and regular Luigi nearly tying? Oh, and a tie on Peach and Mario. So now you see what Mario's points are behind Sample's big ears. Oh nice, this ROM doesn't have Rob in it. I will take them two again. We do have also Toad, Daisy, Yoshi, and Peach. It's actually a pretty good roster. Actually, I think the only way this is bad is if we instead of Wario, we had regular Mario, and it would actually be the best things. Oh yeah, I'll save those times. I think also, what does that make our best segments? 58-14. Alright, see you, Si. Make sure our global hotkeys are on. They are indeed. 3, 2. Wait a minute, I forgot to record it like last one. Recording. This is on the DS Pico. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. 3, 2, 1. Wait. 3, 2, 1. Go. Is PRB pickled radish butter? No, it's prolonged rocket boost. It's true that Shy Guy stats are the same as Yoshi's standard cart? Yeah. And Shy Guy, as in the character itself, is also the same as Yoshi. So it is a theory that Shy Guy's stats were... Or Shy Guy used to be a like colored Yoshi's like in Super Circuit. But got changed to Shy Guy at some point. I hate this game. Alright, see ya. Oh. Oh, red shell. Wow. There isn't that Shy Guy not playable in the full game. Yeah, it is kind of strange, but it's like... I'll definitely take Shy Guy over Rob. And anyone that doesn't agree with me is a Super Smash Bros. Glazer and wants a Nintendo cart. No, anyone that disagrees with me is like one of the people that think Nintendo cart's like the absolute bee's knees. I saw a blue shell. Did I blue shell that said? Yeah, it did, but I'm gonna make it a time. Why would you put Shy Guy over Waluigi and not Rob? Although, what would a Shy Guy's other two carts been? Could this be a gold split? Ah, no, it's still Luigi's Mansion. Why? Why? Why that red shell take the shortcut? Good luck. Oh, we're already on attempt 2. Although it wasn't a bad first attempt. Voice crack? I don't... If you're questioning me saying why the red shell, that was a voice crack. That's just me just being... Oh, what word am I looking for? Oh, I think that was a PRB. Nah. That was a real unfortunate spot to get a blue shell. Mic muted? It shouldn't be, because Sample's still talking. Ow. Drives better in 100cc? I think the entire game drives better on 100cc. Nice. I'd like Shy Guy on every cart, just get CGGP Nitro. I know how to do the Luigi's Mansion crash. You merely do blue shell dodges on 100cc? I mean, to be honest, you technically shouldn't be able to do a blue shell dodge. Ah, but that wasn't on a 3DS, that was on a normal DS. If you crash online, just disconnect you. If you do it on, I thought it crashes everyone. On real hardware, that is. Well, guess I'm going this way. Oh, yeah. Would it be possible to play MKDS with 8 players if you linked 8 people together? If you have 8 local play, yes. Online, no. There have been several videos where you have seen me set up, not videos, shorts, where I've set up all 8 DSs, or 8 DSs, I've got more than 8, to do Mario Kart DS local play. I'm gonna need to do it probably tomorrow for a, talking about Waluigi. You hate it when people say Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart DS is over 18 years old, bro's stuck in the past? Well, it's a quantifiable fact. In fact, Mario Kart DS is a 20-year-old game. What I mean, the game is 20. It's actually going to be turning 21 this year. You can drink in the United States. Oh, he's an idiot. Out of the fit. I am not a fib, it's a blue shell. I have no idea when it's going to be. Nice. Oh my god, Jill Bananas, I am so happy. the game's not in sync with everyone else's game. Yeah, it's literally because you're modifying the game. Although in sync may be a weird, it's probably not the correct word because the game updates everyone's positions. So like if you if you were in a literal different location, it'll be constantly like teleported to the location and updating for like half a second. You see it a lot whenever people use like Waluigi Pinball online, like in the cannons. It looks kind of funky. But if you're doing like local play, it'll just be completely broken. Yeah. Surprised how's there non-action replay for Switch games? Because the games are getting more complicated. And also things are more online and that kind of garbage, so it's a lot easier, or it's a lot harder to, you know, or it's a lot easier to be detected using a cheat device. And because cheat devices and piracy devices are basically cut from the same cloth, it means that, you know, if the system detects you using a unauthorized device, it'd be like, hold on a minute. And also, it would be a lot because a lot more people would rather have like mods and things rather than cheats. You can have like cheats that like action replays give to you. Are basically like, you could have those, or you could have like proper mods when the system gets fully hacked. And people would rather just have that rather than a and also in terms of like the actual like device, like there just wouldn't be a market for selling a device that can only modify a game in terms of like adjusting hex values. Yeah, it is Mario Kart DS. Thank you for noticing. That's unfortunate. Damn, I've gotten so much more karma. What do you mean this stream has had 500 views? Are people really drawn in that much to a stream that's literally just titled Mario Kart DS? With a thumbnail that I made while testing new AR codes for making thumbnails with. Can you even play Mario Kart Arcade GP or GPDX in a non-arcade setting? I'm not sure. I'm not aware. Yeah, it's set up on your Steam Deck at one point. Okay. Mario Kart Arcade sucks. Yeah, it's like it's made to be an arcade game and not an at-home game. Yeah, that was a bad turn to get a blue tail on. Ross is also like, it's like it's an arcade game. It's like it's an arcade Mario Kart where nothing matters. They do kind of suck, but they aren't using novelty. And honestly, that's kind of what you want from a Mario Kart, like, at an arcade. Like, you don't want your friend that's been grinding Mario Kart World to come to the arcade and just, like, absolutely tear you to pieces because, you know, they know all the Mario Kart. It handles weird. And that's kind of a good thing because, you know, it's an arcade setting. I think I've played Arcade GP in an arcade like a few times, and I think every time I've played, I've been first heading into lap 2, and I've gotten like 3rd or 4th. It's supposed to be fun. Are you playing it by yourself on a Steam Deck, or are you playing it in an arcade? Where the vibes are where you have, you know, your one friend that's minding all your bags, leaning over your shoulder, and they see your other friend about to absolutely ruin your day. Plus only 20 tracks? Yeah, it's like it's a game that you're supposed to like earn, you're supposed to pay like $5 each time to play. Literally the last boost panel there. I mean to learn the PRB for this track, or at least for that section. I want to learn that part, just to prove that I can indeed do PRB. I just don't want to do the startup boost. Isn't an arcade supposed to be good? I mean, it's supposed to be decent. You said you cannot PRB. I can do PRB reset. Not this time, because I think I've absolutely botched it. Yeah, I have. Is that just faster than going over the jump? Even without PRB? How do you snake good? Start by doing it slower and then just speeding it up. I don't think hating on arcade as much as you are is a bit overkill. Like, you know, it's a game. Like, there are better Mario Karts, there are probably worse Mario Karts. And considering it wasn't made by the main Mario Kart team, and was made to be a flashy game in an arcade. And it is a game that is, first and foremost, made to be played with a proper steering wheel. With a friend next to you, or even 3 friends next to you. I just think playing Arcade GP in a home setting is probably a bit of the, missing the context of how the game is supposed to be played. Mini turbos aren't called mini turbos, they're actually called power slide turbo boost. But in the manual, they're called mini turbos. Not in my game. Well, in game, they're called power slide turbo boost for some reason. But there are places where it's called mini turbos and drifts. It's really weird. I did a short on it. I don't remember what short it was though. Game else throws the sidesteppers as crabs. They do. It does. Power Slide Turbos is such a dumb name. I do have to say though, the term mini turbo doesn't really make sense. Like, what the hell's a turbo? And what does a mini turbo mean? Oh, this is unfortunate. Why isn't Daisy in this game? Well, thrown to this round, Daisy's definitely in there. She's 6th. I have no idea how I got that dodge. Like, you know, the Rainbow Road blue shell dodges, I'm already like in the acceptance stage even before it even hit. Like, no bargaining, no nothing. I was just like, yeah, okay. That's just the Rainbow Road slants. Well, everyone's like, oh, pleasantly surprised. I feel like a pretty good Rainbow Road. Your teeth need repaired. I'm also kind of looking at it again. My teeth don't need repair. It's just like my teeth are weird. Apparently, last time I went to the dentist, they said it was nothing to worry about. But I've been getting really annoyed at my teeth as of... Actually, no, it's been 2 teeth that I've been getting annoyed at. And, yeah, that's it. What the heck is Rob in this game? If I could ask the MKDS devs any question, it'd probably be about my PRB theory first. But then it would be, why the hell was Rob in this game? I swear, literally everyone in the Mario Kart DS community is in, like, you know, like in the community and not, and they're in my stream. They always just troll the chat. They troll the chat that's outside the MKDS tighter community. Because SGC also kind of does this garbage. Everyone in this chat's a lunatic. Yeah, probably. Who on earth are we watching Mario Kart DS streams in the year 2026? Hey, Madam underscore UK, can you just stop sending just utter garbage? You reckon we'll see a decon in this game and then road kited? What did I just say? Road kited? Vibe coded hell? Probably because we already have a fairly decompiled state of the game. Basically, a lot of the custom stuff you see in, like, CGGP Nitro, as well as, like, a few other, individual projects, by, like, a few other projects in the community, like, was it, who made the Thundercloud that I still haven't shown off because I can't install it. I feel like once I pre-lit. Yeah, they're based on decomp, progress parts of decomp. But yeah, we don't have a, but that's all closed source or pseudo closed source. It's not like open to the public to see. And so unless someone else started a MKDS decomp project with vibe coded hell, which would take bloody ages because there's no jumping off board they can get, yeah, we probably wouldn't be seeing one. Cool, lightning. You hate modding? Like the act of modding or like mods? Did I hear about Nintendo removing like 70 Switch emulator repositories? I didn't hear about that. Dude, absolutely bugger all. CPL's a vibe coder? I'm not that surprised. God damn, I placed the banana right on my, like, line. Yeah, but about the Nintendo taking down Switch repositories, I mean, it's not. It makes sense. Emulators of a current console are probably have a 90% user base of piracy rather than, you know, people wanting to mod the games. And to be honest, that's being generous. I think more than 90% are probably piracy. But yeah, I remember seeing a comment about someone who didn't probably read a title and thought they were talking about regular, like, old Nintendo consoles, be like, oh, but Nintendo should just release their games all the time. It's just like, hang on a minute. So I found that kind of funny. Ow. Ow. I think I still have, like, a Nintendo Switch emulator from, like, goddamn, like, 2021 on this computer. If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't selling. What are opinions on this quote? It's kind of... I kind of hate talking about piracy because it's such a dumb thing to try and talk about. Because you've got to account for the fact that every type of vile media does give in someday. And will be outside the warranty period or replacement period. So unless you've got a company that's super kind, which, to be honest, most aren't. In, like, depending on how long, you're gonna have a game that won't, a game or a piece of media that won't be readable. Piracy is stealing in a moral sense, and I'll continue to do it because spending money when I don't have to. That's, yeah. That's my stance on, like, piracy is stealing because you're taking, because, you know, a company would rather you not buy their product than to pirate it. Because they would rather, if you do get money, even if that's never, you'd buy the game. Only pirate stuff that's hard to find or just wiped off the market. That's where, like, the grey zone, where all the people that are talking about pirating new games try to justify themselves in. And it's honestly a really weird argument to try and contend with, because like, oh, piracy is stealing a piece of bacon off Miyamoto's breakfast plate. True. Just watch the Weird Al music video of called "Don't Download This Song." And make sure you watch like the original version of it, not like the new HD version of it, because I don't think the upscale looks very good. And you want those crispy 480p, the crispy 480p drawings. And the fact that at the start of the song, he names a bunch of piracy sites, and when getting the song to be able to be played on radio, the music labels wanted him to censor the music sites and the music sites. I just find that kind of funny. Damn, 2 seconds. Am I playing CGB Nitro? This isn't, because that's not how speedrun rules work, but I have played CGB Nitro. I'm in CTGP Nitro. Why do people keep not knowing this? I created the Among Us Guild. It's my biggest mark in the MKDS modding community. Vendors caught emulating their own games on PCs using Dolphin Engine or another emulator in their museum. Oh yeah, that is, yeah, that was funny. Can't really comment on it, it's just a funny story. What if they move mirror mode for reverse calls, or leave it as is in future Mario Kart? I think you just better leave it as is. Mirror mode's funny, it creates some funny interactions with the game. And I just don't think people would play reverse mode. People wouldn't care about it. Like, people don't care about battle mode. People don't care about mirror mode. Why do you think people are going? People don't care about goddamn intermission tracks in Mario Kart World. Do you think people are going to care about reverse courses? No, they're not. Whoa. Also, is anyone else noticing the capture card audio being a bit, I don't know, that you just hear random like electronic sounds at moments? Reverse calls are driving straight with really soft turns. Well, neither is battle mode, and people hate that. What instead of Hyphen, he was called Semicolon and played Mario Kart 7. What do I even do with that sentence? My god, I need to figure out a better audio solution because this sound is bugging me, and I want to, like, I just need to find like an audio desk for like $10 and just plug in the DS via the 3.5mm. Problem is that every audio desk is like made for a microphone, which are mono, and the DS is stereo, and I'd like to kind of keep the stereo because it's kind of useful. I feel I'm gonna get red shell because this track's open, really open here. How's this red shell still not hitting me? Have I timed out the red shell? Nice! Oh god, that, whatever noise I just made, that hurt. Oh yeah, there's no way I'm beating this course in 1 minute. I should have like a minute and 10 seconds, and I'll be happy, but even then that's not a lot. Because I've also got like an 18. Where did that truck go? I swear I saw a truck, but it just wasn't there anymore. Am I going insane? How'd I get that speedrun time? It's just live split. But I made it blue. None of them? We have ABC from like the MKDS network side of the community. We've got SGC from the modding side of the community. Just trolling each other and everyone else in the crossfire. Hyphen Hoik live stream chat is truly a war zone. Meanwhile, I'm just doing a 32 track, which is like, I'm hated by everyone. Fish. Fish spot 2. Nice. Whoop. Fish part 3. Yeah, that's a shame. I don't know how that didn't work for a long dodge, but I must have just not had the correct. I must have going 2 forwards. I gotta say, the 2 races of Banshee Boardwalk that I've done today, they've not been that bad. For how absolute garbage I am at Banshee Boardwalk, I'm pretty chuffed. No, not chuffed. I'm pretty content with those races. Yeah, unfortunately Super GameCube is also like the lead of the CTGP Nitro project. I need to be on the good side in order to get my CTGP Nitro pre-release builds for content and playing and testing online. When it inevitably and if it happens. Well, no. Race Hyphen on MKDS Online. I have no idea how good Super GameCube is at this game. Oh, what the heck? Like, I don't think I've ever seen a piece of footage of Super GameCube doing a snake. Do not know how to play online. I would hope Super GameCube knows how to play MKDS online, considering he has to deal with actually making custom tracks work online. Yeah, I don't think it's a PB either. Yeah, when's the last time Super GameCube's played base game Mario Kart DS? Oh, cool. Next road, you're not sure of a mode where you can't snake. I thought you could snake, you just can't PRB. Oh, snaking just really just absolutely nerfed. Are you still blue shell dodge? Yeah, that wasn't good. Definitely did far better in the, oh, my hand hurts. It's really the index finger doing the, hopping. Damn, another close tie between second and third. Being 2 points away rather than 1 point like it was last time. Nice going, Luigi. I want to try... Where is this mission bosses? Yeah. Yep. It's safe as all missions, right? Oh, it's got 3 stars and everything. Wow! Okay. Stupidest, hardest, stupid goddamn category to try and do with 0 practice. 3, 2, 1, go. I scuffed it. 3, 2, 1, go. What is Mario Kart got the Dark Souls? What? I thought that was in regards to goddamn, what's his name? Big Bully. That's what I like to call bad. I can probably deal with it, but I won't be happy about it. Oh, have I not? Is that PB literally done with? Nothing like drowning an old man. Oh yeah. That's a shame, but we can live with it. Nice. Wow, that was literally plus 0.0. For the Wiggler split. Mission boxes. I'm still like 18 seconds behind Abel. But that is a PB. Okay. Oh, why am I not signed in? I don't sign up. I need to press sign in. Too bad it wasn't a golden split. I mean, the main... No, I'm going to screenshot that so I can refer to it later. Select mission. We're going to try doing that again. To make sure we don't... And see if we can do it without failing King Boo. Can we? I don't know. I'm only going to give it one attempt out after I get outside of Big Bully. 3, 2, 1, go. Can I play online? You and others in chat. You should have been here last stream. No, I don't want to fail on that. 3, 2, 1. That was nearly too fast. iRock is definitely based on the Mario 64 boss in the desert? Yeah. Called iRock. It's the same boss. Because all the Mario Kart DS's cues are taken from Super Mario 64 DS. Oh, that's a shame. Can you use any? Can you stop it all on that second light? What the hell? No, I'm restarting. I didn't mean that kind of restart. What the hell? I accidentally hit the goddamn meme that Sai sent me like an hour ago. 3, 2, 1. Sunk cost fallacy. Huh. When you lose more time to the goddamn failing of the menuing. Last night. Goal split by 0.02. Provided I can get King Boo and okay. Oh, mean that. Control reset. No. Anyway, we're gonna submit that what was it, 521? Yeah. Mission bosses. Submit run. It was 5 minutes 21 seconds. The video URL is this very stream. Submit. That thumbnail's so funny, what the heck? I didn't know it was that funny. Hardest boss in the game, by the way? Oh yeah, the startup boost. Anything I can redirect on this godforsaken platform? Mario Kart. Nope. Well, oh, that was a bad clap. Anyway, I'm still recording this. Whoops, stop recording. Anyway, that's the stream. I hope you had a time. What of yours this one? I'm interested. 742 views. What the heck? Exit. But yeah, we're gonna end the stream here. There's no redress because this platform sucks. There's in terms of upcoming content, there's a the short in like 20 hours as normal. There's a video that if you become a member, you can view it right now. Otherwise, no, subscribe, ring the bell, send a super chat because you're cool like that. Maybe wait till the Wednesday stream to send the super chat. That'd probably be more wise while I'm here rather than, end the stream. Super chat. What? Nothing really to say other than, it's like, what, a month and a half till Ozbeat on PAX? I'm not ready, guys. I'm not, even though it's like a month and a half away, I'm not ready. I'm not.